There are seasons in life that arrive without invitation. Moments when everything feels stable, and then suddenly the ground shifts beneath your feet. You didn't plan for the battle. You didn't schedule the storm. Yet there you are, standing in the middle of something you never asked for. And in those moments, it's easy to wonder why. Why this fight? Why this pressure? Why now? But the pressure you're feeling is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that what you carry matters. Nobody attacks something empty. Nobody fights over something worthless. The intensity around you reveals the value within you. When opposition increases, it often means purpose is near. When resistance rises, it can be a sign that destiny is closer than you think. We tend to assume that struggle means we're off track, but sometimes struggle means we're exactly where we need to be. God does not waste battles. If He allows a season of pressure, it is because that pressure is producing something in you that comfort never could. The weight you feel is building strength. The delay you're experiencing is expanding your capacity. The silence you're walking through is deepening your trust. There are days when faith feels strong and bold, but there are also days when faith feels quiet and fragile. Real faith isn't always fire and excitement. Sometimes it looks like getting up in the morning when you'd rather stay in bed. Sometimes it looks like praying when you don't feel anything. Sometimes it sounds like whispering, "God, I trust you," while everything around you suggests you shouldn't. You may be in a season where finances feel tight, opportunities seem limited, relationships feel strained, and your confidence has taken a hit. You might feel overlooked or forgotten, but silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. Just because you can't see movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. Often the most important work is happening beneath the surface. Think about a seed. Before it ever breaks through the soil, it spends time buried in darkness. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But underground, roots are forming. Strength is developing. Preparation is taking place. You are not buried. You are planted. And planting always comes before growth. Falling does not mean you are finished. Failure is not final. Loss is not the last word over your life. You may have made mistakes. You may have missed opportunities. You may have trusted the wrong people. But none of that cancels purpose. None of that erases calling. God is not limited by your past. He is not intimidated by your weakness. He specializes in restoration. Sometimes we want God to remove the fire, but instead He refines us in it. Fire doesn't destroy gold, it purifies it. Pressure doesn't cancel calling, it reveals character. The very thing that feels like it's breaking you may actually be strengthening you. The weight that feels unbearable is building muscles you will need for the next season. You don't need to be perfect to move forward. You need to be willing. You don't need a flawless record. You need a surrendered heart. God does not call the most qualified. He qualifies those who are willing to say yes. Even if your hands shake, you can still stand. Even if your voice trembles, you can still speak. Even if your heart feels tired, you can still believe. There will be moments when quitting feels reasonable, when slowing down feels safer, when shrinking back feels easier than stepping forward. But growth rarely happens in comfort. Expansion requires stretching, and stretching is uncomfortable. The discomfort you feel is not a signal to retreat. It is a signal that you are expanding beyond who you used to be. Don't confuse discomfort with defeat. Remember that endurance is not built in a single day. It is developed choice by choice. Every time you choose faith over fear, discipline over distraction, and hope over despair, you are strengthening something within you. You may not notice the change immediately, but daily obedience compounds. Small steps taken consistently will carry you farther than dramatic bursts of effort that don't last. There is also strength in gratitude during hardship. Gratitude doesn't deny the pain, it shifts your focus within it. When you thank God in the middle of the storm, You remind yourself that the storm does not have the final say. Gratitude anchors your heart. It steadies your perspective. It keeps bitterness from taking root and keeps your spirit open for what God is still doing. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, breathe deeply, and move forward again. You are stronger than this season. You are growing through what you're going through. And when you reach the other side, you won't just have a testimony of survival. You'll have evidence of transformation. What began as a battle will end as a breakthrough, and the strength you gained will carry you into everything that comes next. Speak life over your situation, even when you don't see change yet. Declare peace in the middle of chaos. Declare strength in the middle of weakness. Declare hope when despair tries to settle in. Your words matter. What you repeatedly speak shapes how you see and how you move. You are not fighting alone. Even when you feel isolated, even when support feels distant, you are not abandoned. There is strength available to you that goes beyond your natural ability. There is grace for this season. There is provision for this battle. There is wisdom for this moment. Champions are not formed in easy seasons. They are built in resistance. They are strengthened in silence. They are refined in storms. You don't become unshakable without first being shaken. You don't become resilient without first facing resistance. Every setback carries the potential to become a setup for something greater. One day you will look back at this season and see it differently. What feels confusing now will make sense later. What feels painful now will carry purpose later. You will realize that the very thing you prayed would end was the thing that prepared you for what you prayed for next. Don't rush the process. Growth takes time. Strength takes repetition. Endurance is built through experience. If you keep showing up, if you keep trusting, if you keep moving forward even in small steps, you will see fruit from this season. Harvest does not come the day after planting, but it does come. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. You are not abandoned. You are being prepared. There is development happening in your character, in your mindset, in your faith. The struggle is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more grounded than you were before. So rise again. Not because it's easy, but because you are called to move forward. Rise again even if it's slow. Rise again even if it's messy. Rise again even if no one is applauding you. Progress does not have to be loud to be powerful. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep taking the next step in front of you. You don't have to see the whole path to move forward. You just need enough light for the next step. Breakthrough is often closer than it feels. The miracle may not be delayed, it may be developing. The best chapters of your story have not been written yet. This is not the ending, it is a turning point. The pressure is producing power. The struggle is building strength. The waiting is deepening wisdom. And when it's all said and done, you will not just say that you survived. You will say that you grew. You will say that you endured. You will say that you became stronger. You will say that what tried to stop you actually shaped you. So stand firm, stay steady, keep going,